In a world that never stops talking, the loudest noise is often the one inside our own heads. The fiercest battles we fight aren't out there in the chaos of life. They're the silent struggles waged within our minds. We're told that to find peace, we need more money, a better job, the perfect relationship. We chase external things, hoping they'll quiet the storm inside. But what if the secret to tranquility has been with us all along? What if true peace isn't found, but built, right here, within our own thoughts? Titrotis, we have very little control over the world around us. We can't control the traffic, the weather, or what other people think and do. But there's one thing we always have power over: how we choose to respond. This simple but profound distinction is the very foundation of freedom. It is the key to unlocking a kind of power that no one can ever take away from you. Now, when I say positive thinking, I'm not talking about the modern cliches. It's not about plastering a fake smile on your face and pretending everything is perfect. Real positive thinking, the kind that builds unshakable resilience, is about seeing reality for what it is: pain, struggle, and choosing not to be broken by it. It's about finding the lesson in the loss, the strength in the struggle, and maintaining a steady mind when the world around you is spinning out of control. Think about Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in the world, the emperor of Rome. He wasn't sitting in a palace, shielded from reality. He was on the front lines of a war, riding in his tent by the Danube River. His famous meditations weren't for us. They were for him. They were his personal toolkit for battling his own fear, his own anxiety, his own despair. He constantly reminded himself that the happiness of his life depended on the quality of his thoughts. He knew that to master his life, he first had to master his mind. Or take Epictetus, a man who started life as a slave. He endured hardships most of us can't even imagine. Yet, he became one of history's most influential Stoic philosophers. How? By embracing a simple truth: focus only on what you can control. He couldn't control his status as a slave, but he could control his mind, his judgments, his inner response to his reality. He taught that true strength isn't about avoiding pain. It's about being fully present with it, accepting it without letting it consume you. That is the essence of Stoic resilience. Modern science actually backs this up. Our brains have something called a negativity bias. We are hardwired to look for threats, to focus on what could go wrong. It is a survival mechanism left over from our ancient ancestors who had to watch out for predators. But the amazing thing is, we're not stuck with this programming. Through conscious effort, we can literally retrain our brains. We can learn to scan the world, not just for dangers, but for lessons, for opportunities, for goodness. This kind of deep, unshakable positivity isn't something you're born with. It's built, brick by brick, through daily practice. It starts with small acts of self-control. It is the moment you feel a surge of anger and choose to take a breath. Instead of lashing out, it's when you catch yourself about to complain and instead reframe the situation as a challenge to be met with calm reflection. Every time you resist a negative impulse, you are strengthening your mind. Just like lifting a weight strengthens a muscle. The Stoics had a powerful way of looking at this. They taught that true positivity is not a denial of reality, but a courageous acceptance of it. It's the ability to look at a difficult situation and say, maybe not everything is okay right now, but I will be okay. This isn't weakness or surrender. It's a quiet, powerful act of courage. It's understanding that your well-being is not dependent on external circumstances being perfect, but on your inner state being stable. Seneca, another great Stoic thinker, pointed out something crucial. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Think about that. How many times have you worried endlessly about something that never even happened? How often has the fear of an event been far worse than the event itself? Our minds are powerful storytellers, and if we're not careful, they can trap us in cycles of fear and anxiety. But the good news is, we can change the story. By changing the lens through which we view the world, we can change our entire emotional experience. The Stoics advise us to stop the futile fight against things we cannot change. You cannot change the past. You cannot control other people's actions. You cannot alter many of the circumstances you find yourself in. Wasting energy trying to fight these unchangeable realities is the source of so much of our suffering. The first step toward inner liberty is non-resistance. It's letting go of the struggle. This is a practice for everyday life. It's not some grand, mystical quest. It's found in the small moments. When you're stuck in traffic, can you find a moment of calm instead of frustration? When someone says something that hurts you, can you pause and choose your response instead of reacting with anger? When you feel a wave of sadness, can you acknowledge it and sit with it without letting it drown you? Each of these moments is an opportunity to train your mind, to strengthen your inner citadel, and to cultivate a deep and lasting peace. The greatest victory you will ever win is not over an enemy or a competitor. It is the mastery over yourself. It's the ability to remain calm and centered when everything around you seems to be falling apart. It's discovering that peace is not an escape from the world, but a return to yourself. These ideas aren't new. They've been around for thousands of years, passed down from thinkers who faced plagues, wars, and political turmoil. Yet they feel more relevant today than ever before. In our noisy, anxious, fast-paced world, the Stoic path offers a timeless guide. It's a way to navigate life with more awareness, more calm, and more resilience. It teaches us that the hero's journey is not an outward quest, but an inward one. The real battle is within, and it's a battle you can win. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more journeys into wisdom and self-mastery. We'll see you in the next one.